Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tales from Fellfayre Manor. Last we left off, you had encountered a mysterious new NPC, George Hemmings, who proceeded to. Man, I'm echoing in someone's microphone.
It's Connor.
I see. Who proceeded to help you cast spells on the rooms, told you that he knew Patty from her quote unquote ghost hunting job or work, ghost hunting work, which is arguably the creepiest thing he could have known her from. But apparently he seems to be on the ball. He's helped you dismantle the door, and you're currently waiting for the butterfly spectre to appear. As the sun slowly dips below the horizon.
Ooh.
Whomst?
Sorry,
Connor?
just getting my headset set up. You were going to interrupt.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, as the sun slowly dips below the horizon, you all huddle up in this little tent that you put up outside, as far as I remember, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With your
Yeah.
eyes trained upon the door, and possibly the screens showing whatever the cameras are showing. Yeah?
Yeah, suppose so.
Yeah. And this is where we find you all. Waiting for Michael Fairchild to manifest so he can go and finally reach Rachel Fairchild. Whose skull, by the way, you placed upon a chair down by the lake.
Well then.
There we go.
Yeah, remember correctly, we even took off the fucking door.
Yeah. You even took off the fucking door.
You have to remember to put the door back in.
Who gives a
Not.
shit about a safety deposit at this point?
Or not.
It's
Wait,
a nice.
you guys made a safety deposit?
It's a nice door.
I'm just gonna move you guys over to the lawn real quick. Actually, where upon the lawn are you guys camping out?
I would say around maybe here-ish, just in the corner.
Yeah. You've got a good view of both the winter garden through the windows and
Probably the best spot.
Yeah. Could set up like a little camouflage.
Probably the best spot.
We could set up a little camouflage thing.
Yeah, like a little deer blind. Or ghost blind, I guess.
Ghost blind.
Ghost blind. Do you have control of your new token, Mitch?
Oh, let me... Yes, I do.
Perfect.
Wow.
Straight fucking human.
Straight fucking
Zoom.
human.
Fantastic.
As you might have, as anyone who might be watching might have noticed, both Patty and Jonah now have brand spanking new tokens. Look at them; they shine and shimmer and glitter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have them because we're better than the rest of you.
Celeste LeBlanc.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's only Celeste LeBlanc still looking like a Scooby-Doo character.
It's because Coops loves the two of us more.
That's true.
I'm working on things. It's just slow moving.
Mm-hmm.
They love us more than their husband, which... Thanks, Coops.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can make my own tokens. I did. Look at George. He's got colored outlines and everything.
He's very,
Even got
very,
glasses.
yeah. He's got shades in his hair and stuff.
He's all dusty looking and shit.
I don't trust him.
Burn him.
But does he have spooky lighting?
He does not, as a matter of fact, have spooky lighting.
He
Only
could.
Jonah has spooky lighting.
Man, they should be animated by now.
Agreed.
I'll fucking kill you.
You can't have animated GIFs in this Roll20 thing.
I'll fucking kill you.
Exactly.
Kill you
can.
all.
Case in point.
Dance go, dance go, dance go, dance go.
Dance go.
It's not dancing, though.
It dances.
It isn't.
It
I
is
mean,
on
if
my
it's
end.
a GIF, it isn't playing. For me, at least.
Oh, it plays on my end, so that's fine.
Huh.
Plan on mine too.
Yeah.
Whack. Maybe I'm just I'm gonna blame myself on this.
What browser are you on?
Firefox.
Huh, me too.
Yeah, me too. So
Maybe it's something in your settings.
Oh.
doesn't
Let me
matter.
try and load it again, see if it plays for you this time, just because.
Yeah, let me just reload.
Actually, is there? No, you can't just right. No, you can't right click on it. Okay,
That's good, that's good, that's good,
that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Dance go, dance go.
Oh my god,
Oh,
because
is
it's
for me
cute, I
now.
can pause it. Paused.
It is for me now, so I guess I just have
Nice.
to reload.
Yeah.
Hey.
I
dance
think
good.
is the thing. I think the token should have a blinking animation.
Oh god.
No.
Aw.
Anyway.
Anyway.
God, it'd be too uncanny.
I'm sorry, and I'm still brain no function, I'm still digesting.
Again, what are you, a snake?
Yeah.
Yes, and
Do
I'm
you need-
surprised it took you this long to figure out.
Should we put you under a heat lamp?
Yes, please. I would like my heating rock.
In the big terrarium you go.
Yes. And I would also love to be lightly misted. Not entirely, but lightly misted with some water.
That's fair.
Yeah,
So yeah, we'll set up a little like camouflage blind.
gotta get you that skincare.
You set up the little hide.
Yeah, I imagine
Camouflage.
it's just like a fake bush.
Honestly, yeah, that tracks.
It's just like a piece of a cardboard box from one of the many boxes that that Raymond had lying around.
Yeah, crudely.
And Jonah got
Full
to, like,
cardboard fort.
scribble. Jonah got
Full
to scribble
cardboard fort.
goddamn like bushes just really shittily in crayon on the outside.
Yeah.
It'll
That
work.
was his job for the day.
It'll work.
It'll work.
It'll do it.
Ghosts are actually not very observant.
That's true.
Yeah.
They do tend to be caught up in their own shit.
Yep. They have eyes
But-
for exactly one thing and one thing only. Their unfinished business. It doesn't take too long after the sun dips down below the horizon for things to start happening. You see on the cameras and through the windows how the butterflies start to collect and congeal. Becoming more and more shaped. I'm sorry, my brain.
Humanoid.
Yes, thank you. Becoming more and more humanoid as they settle upon this spectral thing that walks through the winter garden as if in slow motion at first. But as the butterflies swarm around him faster and faster. You see in the cameras as he reaches out, as he hurries.
Come on, move through. Move through.
His head turning to look out the window. He seems to almost stumble as he runs, and as he reaches the door, he stops. He reaches out and he puts his hand where the handle would be, but as nothing is there, as it hits nothing, he stumbles and steps outside.
Oh shit!
Fantastic.
Oh shit.
All right. We're in
He's
business.
stunned. He's stunned for a moment. Almost as if he cannot believe this. But it doesn't take long before he starts to run. You can hear his footsteps in the mud outside as he runs towards the lake. At this point, as you follow him with your eyes and with your cameras, you see that a thick mist has started to form around that very lake.
Did that happen before?
It did not. This is
Ooh.
the first time it has happened. The mist swirls and spirals all about, welling up, covering the lake, the mud around it, and the grass. And as it does, it swirls around a figure. a figure who's slowly stepping towards the lake. Rachel Fairchild. She stops for a moment, but only a moment. Her hands against her chest. She seems to be almost trembling. One of her hands reaches down, rests upon her stomach. She starts walking into the waters, but just as she does that, the butterfly spectre runs, catches up with her and reaches out and grabs her wrist. The moment it does, the butterflies, every single one of them, disperse. And instead of mist and butterflies, now before you stand two semi-translucent people. They look so lifelike, so real. Michael is holding on to Rachel's wrist, and Rachel has stopped walking towards the lake. In a trembling movement, he pulls her into his chest. And finally, you hear words. And this time, they're not backwards.
Dialing up the gain on the mics.
Sorry.
No, in-game.
Oh, Rachel, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have listened to you. I should have. But Rachel reaches up and cups his face. Shh. It wasn't your fault, Father. You were just trying to protect me. I didn't mean to lock you up. I know, Father. She trembles as she shrinks in his arms. Why did you take him? Rachel. You couldn't take care of him. You know that. We couldn't. The Mansfields are good people. They will care for him, I promise. And you will be able to see him as soon as you recover. All will be well. My sweet Rachel, we will get past this. We will get through this. But again, Rachel reaches up and cups his cheek. Father, it's too late. Yeah. He looks down at her, and his gaze shifts over to the skull in the chair, and he shudders. Slowly, he looks back at her. She smiles up at him. You finally reached me, Father. Now please, come with me this time. Let's leave together. I'm tired of singing. One last tender embrace between the two. And they step towards the lake. As they step into that mist, to that pea soup thick mist, it seems to almost illuminate itself, a great glowing cloud of light swirling about the lake. before it slowly, softly dissipates, leaving nothing but the encroaching dusk. And a faint but pretty scent of dew.
David's crying silently.
So is Jonah. In tears.
Raymond is concentrating on recording all this for posterity.
Of course.
Patty
David's
sits very
Someone has
quietly
to.
and Patty sits very quietly and looks deeply melancholic.
David's gonna reach out and like pat Patty's shoulder and give it a squeeze and then like hug Jonah.
Jonah will begin to cry slightly more.
Oh. Do you think we managed to do it this time?
I think so.
Dr. Celeste gives a mighty sniffle behind the both of them. I think so as well.
We'll find out for sure tomorrow.
You're right. You're right about that.
Do we?
For now, how about we get inside and go through the recorded material over some hot cocoa.
Yes. Should we leave her outside?
No. I'll get her inside.
Right. Yes, David, this seems to be like your expertise here. What to do with the remains.
I'll put him in the. I'll leave her skull rather in the Winter Garden for now. We'll see how well this worked.
Yeah.
As Father David talks, he feels a hand on his shoulder. I advise against bringing Rachel Fairchild's remains back into the house.
Oh.
Right. All right.
She was, after all, still trying to escape the house at this point.
That's fair. Should we have a proper burial?
That's not a bad idea.
All right. Well, Raymond looks to David because again, that's his job, I suppose.
Well, David stands. He like kind of gets out of the little tent. He stands and kind of brushes himself off. I guess I'll get the shovel then.
You don't have to do it right now.
Again, George puts a hand on David's shoulder. It can wait until morning.
It's just all business suddenly. I'll get the shovel.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
You're
Patty
exhausted.
just gets up very quietly. And it's like, I'll start the hot cocoa.
Thank you, Patty.
I'll order a gravestone.
I know, I'm amazing, yada yada.
We
You're
do
very
appreciate
splendid,
it.
Patty. Oh,
Come, let's go inside.
he's gonna start to follow George, but he'll pause and he'll go over and he'll take like the corner of the towel cover around the skull and very gently tuck it over the skull.
Aww.
Yeah, so the skull
Yeah,
isn't
bro.
the skull isn't cold in the summer nights, right?
Wait, no, wait. First, he pause. He's gonna take out the fucking glasses. He's gonna put them on. He's gonna look at the skull.
The glasses, right?
As he puts on the strange green lenses and looks down at the skull, he sees a normal human skull. It appears through the lenses exactly as it does through his own eyes.
Who has the Polaroid? Like the camera?
Oh, I think Jonah still does.
Could you make a picture of it? Actually, Raymond will say that in character. Could you make a picture of the skull just to be safe, to be honest?
Yeah, just to confirm.
When
And we'll also take a picture.
when Jonah comes back with the camera, David's like he's got the silly little green glasses on and he's praying over the fucking skull, crying again.
Oh,
Raymond is.
Oh.
Spirit of a boy.
That's what you say to the skull? That's not
No,
okay.
no.
Yes.
That's
He
not
yes.
okay.
was the spirit of a boy.
Don't
you know,
misgender the
Rachel
skull.
Lindell had a lot of problems, but being trans was probably not one of
Yeah,
them.
don't misgender the skull. That's just me.
No, it was Nico being silly.
Raymond is already on his phone looking for a way to order a gravestone online. Or maybe like
I don't know if that's something you can buy off of Amazon.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to
You'd be
find that out.
surprised.
I'm trying to find that out. I don't maybe like a little like a little sign plate with the name on it then. It might be nice.
Yeah.
I feel like that will invite a lot of questions that I don't know if we want to answer.
Why? We don't have to put her in like a public graveyard. We just have to, make a little burial so she can rest in peace, as they say.
Even if you were to make a public burial, I don't believe people in town would be exactly angry with you for it.
Yeah.
You
Actu-
found historically significant remains
You know what?
that are specifically historically significant to this town. They'd appreciate them.
You know what?
being
That is a
properly
very good point. Matter of fact, I think we should make this a public burial.
agree.
Just out of respect for the history of this town and the tragedy of the death that occurred. Which also
Oh,
means
shit.
we need that, but that also means we need to do it properly.
Yeah. Time to call up the local authorities. Like, we found a skull. Hey. Yeah, David gets to officiate a funeral. Let's fucking go.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? That's
Sorry.
That's David's job. That's David's job as the local priest.
Anyway, as Jonah takes a picture of the skull in the chair, it takes a moment to develop, but it seems strangely a little lighter than the other pictures did. And if he squints, he can see that on the skull rests a very, very subtle, translucent butterfly.
Oh.
Jesus.
Okay.
What the fuck was that?
A paid actor.
Coop noises.
I didn't think Discord would pick it up. Sorry.
Raymond looking back outside through the door, like in the meme picture. What the fuck? Like the SpongeBob picture of the fish looking at the door.
Discord would pick it up. I'm sorry.
Discord did.
Jonah will continue to tear up.
Okay.
David's gonna reach out and he's gonna put an arm around Jonah and give him a good squeeze.
Yeah. He'll just kind of press the picture to his chest, just trying not to cry anymore. And also failing at that.
It's all right. It's all right, Willem. It's a very emotional night.
But we did it right this time.
Hopefully.
We did. Come along. We'll get you inside and Miss Green's already started working on a bit of cocoa, and it won't catch your death of a cold outside. And he walks with Jonah back inside.
Yeah. Cocoa time.
Cocoa time.
Go. All right. I guess we meet in the kitchen.
It'll cure what ails ya.
Yeah.
As Father David comes inside, Dr. Celeste has been waiting for him. She gives him a smile and reaches out and pulls him into a hug.
Oh,
Gives him a little
adorable.
squeeze.
She hugs him. He hugs her back. Gives her a good fucking squeeze. It's done right.
It's done right. We did good tonight. Come on, let's join the others.
Patty is currently in the process of making hot cocoa, not from powder, but making it by hand. She's got cocoa powder. She's got little bits of like chocolate shavings or like chocolate chips that she's beating to melt into everything to make the cocoa. She puts in a little splash of vanilla.
Yeah, the good shit.
Nice.
The good shit.
David.
She's heating up the milk and sugar and all that shit.
George is helping her by handing her all of the things that she needs so she doesn't have to octopus her way into grabbing the things, whilst also tending to the hot chocolate.
Ooh, and add like a sprinkle of cinnamon, a bit of cardamom or nutmeg in there.
Yeah.
That's when you're really making.
That's when you cook.
Oh,
Yeah.
David will pull out a chair for Jonah.
We do have Rachel's.
Jonah will still stand for a little while.
We do have her birth and death date, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Wonderful. Let's make this properly. Raymond actually has found an online service to get gravestones.
Nice.
Oh shit.
I actually looked this up. It turns out, yeah, you can just buy them online.
Nice.
Fantastic.
When Patty pours out everybody's hot cocoa, she puts in like a fistful of marshmallows on the top, which, considering Patty's hands, is like 3.
Yeah, 3 of the mini marshmallows.
Mini
of course.
marshmallows.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I didn't say anything about
No,
you, Coop.
I'm batting for Patty. Fuck you guys.
Oh no.
And she'll hop up on the counter with it and do little leg danglies while she drinks her coca.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Hell yeah, bitch.
Oh yeah. David will look at the time as he sips his cocoa.
It is not all that late. The butterfly spectre does tend to manifest rather early on, basically as soon as the sun goes down. So it only just turned evening, or only just turned proper night, as it were.
So I looked upon the skull with the special lenses, and Jonah took a very nice picture of the skull, and it no longer looks like a head.
And that's,
Yeah, I think we
that's good, right?
got it to work.
Oh, thank goodness. That's a good sign.
Hey, looks like a normal skull now.
I'm quite impressed with you lot. Managing to help a spirit pass on is not an easy task. Usually you need a lot of insight into exactly what they need. Their past businesses, their past lives. It was well done. George gives a small smile, and there's something... there's something about his eyes, the way he looks at you. It almost seems like hope.
I wanna roll a psychology.
Go right ahead.
Wow.
And I'll do the same thing, even though my psychology is not very.
Oh, yeah. Fuck it.
I don't-
Psychology roll. Let's do it.
I don't make it.
Psychology
Oh, shit.
party!
Oh shit! I
Everybody's
did it.
doing it. It's the hot new
No.
Everybody's
Except for
staring
Raymond.
really intensely at George.
Alrighty, so Jonah got the best roll out of all of you.
What
Jonah
about
can-
I just want to know what the fuck his deal is.
Celeste doesn't do... I don't have Celeste's sheet.
Oh.
Is it
Is she
not
still?
on roll 20?
Wait, is she still in there?
Yeah.
She is still in there, yeah!
It's not like we ever leveled
Everybody's doing it.
Why
Make
wouldn't
George
she?
roll a psychology on himself.
up.
Yeah.
Do I actually
What am
know
I feeling
myself?
at the moment?
How am I doing?
Psychology, Celeste's is 21. Oh no, does this mean that I'll have to actually...
You can press on the button.
Oh, right,
Press on the button next to it.
you know what, sure, I'll do that. That sounds like fun. Nope.
Failure.
Whoop.
She's blissfully unaware. Jonah can tell that there's something there. George isn't just proud of what you've done, nor is he just impressed with what you've done. He's got a reason to be here. It seems like he, just like the ghosts, might have some unfinished business here as well.
Hmm.
Oh shit, George a ghost.
I mean, that's how I would choose to. I will simply, of course, choose to believe it that way.
Patty, meanwhile, Patty believes, or Patty can tell, that there is definitely pride there. And she also sees the hope. Perhaps it's the hope of managing to finally finish some professional business. This man is an exorcist after all. He stated so to all of you the moment you met, and he has not managed to help a single ghost move on in this house. So Patty has a pretty good feeling that he's hopeful that you lot can help him finish helping these ghosts move on.
I swear if it turns out that that guy himself is a ghost, I'm going to scream.
I choose to believe he is a ghost. But yeah, I understand what you mean, though. Otherwise,
Well, you can absolutely check and see if he's a ghost. You could reach over and pinch him or something.
I pull out my gun and shoot him.
Well, now he
Oh
definitely
wow!
is.
Turns out he was
turn
dead.
him into a ghost.
He was dead the entire time.
Are you a ghost? Now he definitely.
Become a ghost this time, bitch.
Yeah, you're the ghost with unfinished business.
Terrible. Just terrible.
After a moment of sipping his hot cocoa, David's gonna blink a little bit and then look out to the group. There's just one thing that I'm confused about.
Hmm?
What would that be?
Who was given away?
What?
Rachel asked her father why he gave him away.
Huh.
Dr. Celeste's eyes widen and become owl-like behind those glasses.
Ooh.
Oh my god, you're right. Who's she talking about?
He said, Michael said that she couldn't take care of him. And that the Mansfields?
We got names. Hold on.
Where's our crazy
Patty
board?
begins futzing with the recording equipment and. Patty begins futzing with the recording equipment and go rewind to the audio to find out what those names were.
Oh yeah,
She coughs up a marshmallow like midway through.
just in a whole marshmallow, just unchewed.
Yeah, exactly. It is all
Just eats it again. You know.
Yep. Oh yeah, Father David was spot on. The name was the Mansfields.
Okay.
Can I roll to see if we've heard that name before?
Absolutely. All of you can roll that.
All right.
History?
Idea.
History or idea.
Yeah.
This would be a memory roll, so idea.
Oh, good lord. Fine. I hate doing the.
Skaboop, I pass.
I hate doing the idea rolls. It's so
Nice.
bad.
Oop. I'm stupid.
Oh wow.
Holy shit.
Oh, damn.
So Patty
Mine like a steel trap.
Patty remembers where she's heard this name before, but Raymond beats her with like Patty has a feeling that she's heard this name before, and she's starting to put it together, but immediately Raymond, like a fucking whip, casually from the table goes, "Oh, the serial killer."
Oh shit. You're right.
Oh!
Wait.
Jamie Mansfield.
Oh,
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We did investigate that briefly.
Remind me?
George
Okay.
furrows his brow. Jamie Mansfield. He was a little bit of a urban legend back in the I don't know which year. Inside year he is.
Back in.
was,
Beep.
back in that year.
He was a young man of high standing who allegedly would roam around the countryside and get his kicks from finding and murdering lower class people.
Oh shit, he was a cop?
Like no, he illegally murdered them.
I probably would have made a good cop though. George
Wait,
gives
so-
Patty a little bit of a knowing smirk.
Yeah.
A missed.
Yeah, Jonah's not along with this. It's like, oh, yeah.
A missed calling indeed.
So just so we get this right. In the conversation between Michael Fairchild and Rachel Fairchild, he like puts his hands over his head, like over his face, and like rubs really firmly before he looks at the video recording equipment. Can you roll back to when the conversation began, Miss Green? When he started to talk to her, she put her hand on her chest and then on her stomach before they started to talk about giving someone away.
Rewind.
And there it is. Father David is exactly correct. right before Rachel starts walking towards the water, she puts her hands first on her chest and then on her stomach.
All right.
Question: Patty's gonna pull out her phone and begin like pulling up those files that they had and pull up the timeline they made. And it's gonna
Yeah.
check like approximately when
Yeah.
Mr. Manfield was going around and being a schmurtelator, and approximately when this kid would have been alive or born.
Alright, I just need my notes real quick. Sorry about that.
More
Notes of
particularly,
notes.
I'm trying to figure out, like, how old would this kid be when the Manfield murderer was going around?
I mean, Rachel wasn't exactly.
I actually scare you.
Yeah.
Rachel wasn't.
IRL there?
Here's Johnny.
He's Johnny. Rachel wasn't that old, was she? Didn't she die at like 18?
Something like that.
And Rachel wasn't super old.
Yeah.
She wasn't like a kid either, though. She was like a young lady.
Yeah, but she was like 18, 19, something like that?
18, 19, still a child.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but not like a 14, 13 child.
Yeah,
There's a
that-
difference.
Well, still very young.
Which is also different from a 6-year-old child.
Yes.
So did you already find the thing?
No.
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 Alright. Hang on a second. Alright, there we go. So, Michael Fairchild owned the house from 1899 to 1920. And the first time Jamie Mansfield is mentioned was in the 1960s.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Shit.
1960s. And what was the first date again?
First date was 1899 to 1920, and Rachel died in 1898, which would probably be quite close to when this child was born.
Yeah, like within
Alright.
like a 6-year period.
So are we insinuating that the child became the serial killer?
We are now.
Yes and no.
I mean, it's a flimsy connection right now. It just, Also, man-child... Was it man-child? Mansfield.
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 I can't imagine it's that rare a name.
Yeah.
So during the time period, the kid would be in like its 60s, his 60s,
Well,
1989 to
no,
the 1960s.
1889 to the 60s.
Sorry, 18.
Yeah,
1889.
actually-
Well, this guy was. So the kid would be an old man by that point.
You're right. So it might not
Right.
be... Okay, that just means we do need to do more research into Jamie Mansfield.
Aye.
Agreed.
All right, something for the next days. We still need to wait for
It's
tomorrow.
not that.
We still need to wait for tomorrow to see if it actually all worked out, if the ghosts are gone. Also-
Patty addends this to the online crazy or Pepe Sylvia board. Baby serial killer? Question mark?
Baby
question mark?
serial killer.
Here you go. Here's the Pepe Sylvia board.
Fear. 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 Fear.
Fear.
Fear.
Yeah, maybe
You
we
want,
should
to
erase
erase
the get out. Yeah, but I mean,
Probably, yeah.
yeah, that has to be done by whoever wrote it on there, or
Looking at you,
the
John.
admin.
That would indeed be me. You get the ghost to erase the thing.
Also, Raymond will hold up his phone to show to David. It's a picture of a smallish granite stone, kind of not unadorned, something simple with dead on it. Just kind of for, approval or maybe a better idea.
Ooh, this would be a good time for David to flex his knowledge of gravestones and rituals, and not rituals, but like traditions when it comes to what to put on them in connection to the lives of people.
Oh, fuck! Alright. So David looks at the granite, at the granite stone. Is there anything, like, fancy about it? Is there any details on it?
Raymond kept it deliberately simple because I don't know, it kind of feels wrong to make a very opulent gravestone about such a tragic end. It should just be something nice.
Fuck. How old was Rachel?
Hang on a sec. 20.
You know, a nice detail would be a rose that has just started to bloom.
Right.
Yeah, that
I'm
would
sh-
be
I'm
nice.
fairly sure they make flower motifs. Nowadays this is all cut with lasers. It's amazing.
David, for a moment, considers gravestone lasers, but quickly wafts it away from his head.
I mean, the engraving is done with lasers.
Also, Rachel's year of birth was 1898.
1898, yeah. Okay, 89.
She died in 1918.
1918. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. Little rose on it. Yeah, that's okay.
I wonder if there's a local gravestone maker who'd be willing to do it. To be involved in the whole thing.
Yeah,
okay.
so if we're trying to get the community,
Yeah, that's actually
and since it is like something that matters here, I guess.
that's a good point. You know what? Where is my library used to ask Jeeves about local gravestone makers?
Oh my god.
What are they called? Would be like a stonesmith, something like that?
Stonecutters.
Masons.
Stonecutter.
Mason?
A mason.
Hey,
With a 10.
you, dang, on a 10? Dang, impressive.
Just
You managed to very easily find the local mason. He's had a business right next to the graveyard for ages now. Seems to have been passed down to him through generations.
okay.
And he has very, very finely crafted gravestones.
Okay. Raymond makes a mental note to visit this shop the next day with a bunch of cash in hand.
Yeah.
And
Just
probably taking
throw a
David.
yeah.
Oh, David comes with, yeah.
Oh, definitely taking David, yeah.
Definitely taking David.
So how do we plan to let the town know that we found the Rachel's remains?
Or for that matter, how we know it's Rachel? I feel like there would be questions about that too.
We could just be honest and say we dove into the lake and found her remains. Because we did.
To be on the safe side, perhaps spin the truth in a slightly more convenient fashion.
I mean, we're not going to tell them about the ghost thing.
Say that her remains washed up.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that sounds like a good white lie.
That way it doesn't create any implications towards you.
It would also explain why we only have the skull and not anything else, because presumably the rest is still in the lake. And
Exactly.
Yeah, should we see if we can find that?
No, they'll probably go dredging for it, and they won't like us digging up an entire an entire skeleton.
Scorps.
Corpse.
Corpse.
Better leave well enough alone for now.
Yeah. I also think this would fall under the jurisdiction of the actual owners of the land.
Exactly.
So yes. Okay, how did we, okay, but and we found out that it is Rachel because we did research and we
We
cross-checked
don't
sources.
need to tell them we know who it is.
I mean, we have the name on the gravestone.
It would be pretty easy to figure
Yeah.
out this was Rachel Fairchild.
Yes.
After all, out of all of the alleged drownings in that lake in the past 200 years, there's only been one confirmed one.
Yes.
Well,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
all right. So, her skull washed up, and
If you want to go the extra effort, you can always send the skull off to be genealogically checked, but we don't really have much of anything to check it against,
Yes.
unless we can somehow find some living relatives of the Fairchilds.
I think we have enough non-ghost related evidence to say with almost certainty that this is the person we're claiming it is.
Indeed.
Yeah, and I thought there weren't any living Fairchilds left.
Oh, the box!
The box?
The box! We could say the box washed up alongside her, and we put two and two together.
Oh, a
It has
fantastic
some
idea.
of her personal effects in it.
A great idea. Yes.
excellent thought.
Shit, that's actually smart.
That's very smart. We do that.
I
Yeah.
have my moments.
I guess we keep you around for a reason, after all.
Mind?
And
Mind?
also because you're a wonderful person.
Yes. Mind?
Oh.
We're not.
I'll just kind of trail off.
We will not come out and say this up front only if someone asks. Maybe the local newspaper. Although I will not talk to them. They're weird.
Well, agreed that they are awfully strange.
They seem to like David a lot. They make a lot of pictures and put them on the front page.
David can feel his face
He's
starting.
the most photogenic people in town, so
He's gonna like cover his face for a moment.
Flashback to the main page of the news. Just David running at
Yeah.
full sprint.
Yeah, you can see the tips of his ears once a fucking again starting to get red.
Right. Right. So we'll talk. I'll talk to the local authorities tomorrow.
Right. We can combine it with the visit to the Mason.
Aye.
Good call.
Now I've got gravestones on the mind. There's so many cool ways that you can have a gravestone done to like the unspoken symbolism behind gravestones has always been absolutely fascinating.
Yeah. Or the first notes of a sitcom theme song starts playing in Raymond's head.
Shit.
What would we call a David Raymond side quest sitcom?
Oh my god.
Fact or fiction?
Faith and finances.
Oh, nice! I like that one.
yeah, that worked.
David,
That's also the ship name now.
obviously Damon Chef Dougal.
Stop.
No, Chef Dougal is the ship name on Tumblr.
Stop. Hey, stop. Full stop. Breaks. Please hold.
Any other Chef Dougal shippers?
Oh!
Bugle Shifter.
No!
Chef, dude.
Stop it. You're all getting exercised. All of you. Oh, no. No one is safe.
Blocked.
None of you
are
are
free of sin.
Okay.
Shafties.
Stop.
Going through the drive-through at McShafty's.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Oh, did David already bring the fucking pillows and shit in from like outside the front?
I
Um,
don't
I
know.
want to say you've I want to say you grabbed it as you were going inside.
The garage.
Like all of you just grabbed it and probably just put it in the in the not the TV room, the piano room.
Yeah.
Just for the moment.
Yeah, Raymond just put his pillow on the piano without even thinking about it. while jeeving.
Jeeving.
It's asking Jeeves.
Jeeving.
Well, asking.
Asking about like the gravestone delivery thing.
Nice.
I do like that we put Ask Jeeves in the Google role. It's dumb. Fantastically
Honestly,
dumb.
yeah, it is, but I like it. It has grown on me. In the beginning, I thought it was just dumb, but now I like it.
I mean, the my two part is just dumb. That one won't grow on anybody.
All right. Do we have anything else to do?
Not
really.
Not particularly, though. David is gonna want to slink out and make sure the safe is still turned away.
Nice.
You do that.
Yeah, you probably should.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
You find safe open, ring missing, green paw prints.
Paw
Oh
prints.
shit!
Ghost cat.
Ghost cat got it.
Ghost cat, drop it, drop it, drop it. Oh no.
What's in your mouth? What's in your mouth?
What's in your
No, troubadour, bad.
Troubadour?
Drop it.
Peeking is the opposite of sin.
The safe is still there, still turned towards the wall.
Narrows his eyes a little bit at the safe.
How sure can you be? How sure can you be?
Excellent question, voice in David's head.
Maybe you should turn it around and check if it's closed still. Maybe you should look at it with the special glasses, just to be safe.
David puts on the special fucking glasses.
Only way to be sure.
David sees that there are a few green smudges on the safe, but they don't look fresh.
David, this is the voice of God. What you're doing there is good. This is a good plan.
It'll definitely work.
Why are you all so evil?
Good question.
David will, after a moment of lingering on it, he'll reach out and he'll put a hand on the safe and he'll tilt it back.
Oh, to hear the noise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. He hears a very soft scraping sound, as of a tiny metal object just sliding across the inside of the safe.
Okay.
He'll set it back. Down proper.
Also, I'd like to roll strength real quick.
Don't hurt yourself.
He's strong enough.
Knock on wood, buddy. That's a surefire way to make it fail.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Fuckhead. Oh shit!
Yeah, that safe barely weighs anything to Father David. As a matter of fact, he handles it like it's made of wood.
Oh Jesus!
Light wood, like plywood.
That's a
balsa.
Just
Jesus fucking
Delicious
Christ!
balsa wood.
just flex.
Why is he so maliciously strong?
Just flexing a bit. The power of Christ.
If you aren't careful, you'll just
Still got it.
bend the thing as you pick it up.
I like to imagine the bride goes just watching as he just effortless, like, alright, all's well, and she just walks away. Unbothered.
And she's just looking at him like,
I bet all the ghosts are
Makes
just
sense.
staring at him constantly.
yep. just
Like, oh my
staring at him.
Talk about unfinished business.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Prowley's just T-posing behind him to assert dominance and staring down the other
Yeah.
ghosts.
Mark David as his.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, alright. All is well. I do want to check on. Not to sound like I'm out of my mind, but I do still want to check on Prowley
Are you sure that's a
and
good idea?
Esper.
George furrows his brow.
You might be out of your mind here. A little bit, though.
As far as I remember, Prowley is most easily contacted through a variety of means. He's a very talkative ghost. It wouldn't be difficult to draw him out. Do you know his regular haunts?
Oh yeah.
So far, he just seems to have been following me around a bit.
So
Because
if
I'll turn
anything,
around and then
just-
he'll be there.
If anything, just wait a day or two.
Yeah.
He always seems to talk to you.
I'm worried about waiting.
Well, if you want to check up on Esther, someone should go with you.
That's all well and good. Patty?
Yup. I was finishing my cocoa. Come on.
Adventure!
Yeah,
He doesn't
I
remember
just-
this.
Adventure!
I kind of just imagine just Patty. Sound of a gun cocking. Yeah, let's go.
Sound of a gun cocking and a faint eagle scream.
Let's go.
Hold on. Where's that fucking soundboard? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is
Yeah,
it?
if anything, I need to start having that ready.
Yes! There it is. Anyway, George follows you.
George jump scare.
George of the Jungle.
It would be ill-advised to split up in such a fashion. The others are currently in a protected location. I'm going to come with you to make sure nothing happens.
Oh, thank you, George. That's very kind of you.
It's simple safety measures.
I also can't stand about being around Raymond for too long. I guess.
He gets greeting.
He's been nice this
So
evening.
mean.
He has had some good ideas.
Yeah, he's been on his best behavior.
And he has been...
We gotta give him a
treating-
treat later.
He's been treating the remains of Rachel Fairchild with a lot of respect.
Aye.
Raymond, here's the thing. I don't know if any of the characters actively noticed. Raymond does not make light of suicide. At all. There's not a single joke about that.
We know
Yeah.
this. Don't worry, buddy.
But,
Hang on a second. Getting the tokens ready.
also, John, did you ever, remember that thing I whispered last time?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I do. Could you whisper it again? Thank you. I'm sorry.
How fucking dare you,
I can't wait
animal, you
for
monster.
John to switch the maps and like the full like ginormo demon token is right fucking there.
Oh, well, fuck.
Shit, you said it.
All right, John, hand me the dice. Why, are you going to try and running? No, I'm going to try rolling a new character. Fuck you.
Shit.
How do I... WGM? No. WGM? Oh, there we go. There.
Let's see.
That was like from the... Like shortly after we met him.
Oh, shit, I never got that message. Alright. I will, I'll have something for you after the scene.
Alright.
Oh.
Big unicorn.
Wow.
Wow. As you step onto the second floor, you almost expect to feel a coldness and an ominous presence around you, but it seems normal. It seems completely normal. Aside from the scattered papers and the mess that's still there, the presence is not felt.
David frowns and looks each way down the hallway and stoops down, starting to scoop up the fucking papers.
It's a lot of drawings of the thing that mustn't be mentioned. Each one of them more frantic than the last. Almost as if Esther had been trying to warn you in her own way.
Oh, Esther. Esther? Crowley?
They usually come when you call to them.
Oh no.
In that case, they've probably attached themselves to you.
Whoa! Damn, bitch, what are you doing all the way over there? The screen slammed all the way to the right, and there's the well-loved doll.
Is he? Let me make
I'll
this
ask.
clear.
Yeah. Remember the
Let
last.
me make this clear to you, Father David. A spirit attaching itself to you is not necessarily a good thing. The dead should not attach themselves to the living.
All I know, Mr. Hemmings, is that Alistair Crowley has helped me several times. And Esther is a little girl. This is not to argue with your point, but we come from very different professions. And I do not know all that you know yet. I'm hoping to learn more as we continue to work together.
I'm hoping to give you as much knowledge as I can.
He scoops up the last remaining papers. They're all in like this thick stack in his arm.
Nice.
Esther?
There seems to be nothing for a moment. But then I'd like you to roll a spot hidden check. You make it?
A spot, hidden spot, hidden spot, hidden. Oh yeah, baby, we so fucking
Yeah, I would
make it.
imagine.
Nice. Yeah, Father David easily spots the old coloring book on the table, one of its pages lightly moving just a little bit. Almost as if a breeze was blowing past it.
David has the stack in a way where from the bottom it's the back of the page where there's no
Demons.
big baddie.
Yeah.
And then on the top page is flipped over, so there's no like either way you look at it, there's no visible demon.
Nice.
Esther. And he takes a step towards the coloring book.
As he takes a step towards the coloring book, he hears something that sounds like very, very distant echo it and running footsteps. And he feels something bump into his leg and cling to him.
stiffens for a moment, but reaches down his free hand to where, like, it feels like Esther's head would be. Oh, sweetheart, there you are. Oh,
Of course, he feels nothing below his palm, but he feels that little girl clinging to him.
it's all right. It's all right. It's okay.
It takes a moment, but she lets go. And Father David sees the coloring book flip through a bunch of pages rapidly until it gets to the newest page. And Father David sees something surprising. He sees legible writing spelt correctly.
Oh, shit!
It says,
Oh, what?
"Don't worry, Father David is okay." Underneath, it says in clearly very like practiced and full of effort. It says, "Thank you." And there's a little drawing of Raymond and Esther holding hands. They're both smiling widely.
Oh.
That looks nothing like me. Just from downstairs.
Esther, sweetheart, would you mind if I took this?
The book makes a sudden jerk and slides itself towards Father David.
Oh.
Thank you, sweetheart.
He hears
Tip.
a soft, very distant and echoed, ghostly giggle.
David, eyes all softened and a little wet, takes the picture and puts it carefully on top of the stack, like some kind of ward of protection against that which really unsettles him. Esther? I'm sorry, I don't think I'll be able to stay very long tonight. But I need to ask you if you and Crowley are all right.
Father David then experiences something new. He sees the crayons move. He sees one of them trembling on the table and then fly as if attracted magnetically to the paper. It balances upon its tip and it starts scrawling, drawing, and writing. Upon the paper appears an image. First, it's a young girl smiling widely. And above her it says, "I am okay." Then it is a tall and black figure. His eyes are wide. He's frowning. He looks very sad and he's crying. And Esther is drawing some concerning red strikes upon him. Ulster is not good, but he will be.
Right.
He is sad. And she draws another tear.
Can you make sure he sees a message that I'm going to write down?
And she writes back, yes.
Thank you, sweetheart. David flips to a new page and writes down in like orange crayon, proudly, thank you so much for what you did. There's no doubt in my mind that you saved our lives. If there's anything I can do to help you in any way, please let me know. David.
As he finishes, Esther grabs the red crayon, puts it to the page, and adds a kind of scribbled, wobbly little heart at the end of his message.
Ah, just what it needed. Thank you, Esther.
He hears the ghostly giggle again. This time it is stronger.
All right, Esther. I'm sorry there won't be a story tonight. We have a guest tonight. And he glances towards George.
George nods at Father David, and Father David could swear he could hear a sigh next to himself. A crayon lifts again, puts itself upon the paper, and Esther writes out, "He is boring."
Like his shoulders kind of jump and like for like his cheeks puff out for a moment as he like visibly restrains like a laugh.
Right. Well, hopefully we can liven things up a little bit, huh, Miss Esther?
There's a moment. Esther seems to think. And then she writes on a new page. Can tomorrow be Sleeping Beauty?
Of course, Esther.
She hastily scribbles a very happy little image of herself.
Tomorrow will be Sleeping Beauty. I promise.
He feels the weight of a tiny, unseen, very cold child press against his side, as she seems to engage herself in turning the little scribble of herself into Sleeping Beauty. Complete in a tower and everything. She's just all in on illustrating this little thing.
He'll wrap an arm as best as he can around the air that is Esther and lean in and mutter what he assumes is against her head. Good night, Esther. I love you.
Oh, so cute.
He'll get up.
There's another little giggle, and underneath the little illustration of Esther as Sleeping Beauty, she writes, "I love you too."
Trying not to cry. Trying not to cry.
Cry. Cry, coward. Cry.
Cry your own tears.
David smiles at the picture and then like stands up and walks towards the other. All right, ready to go.
Right. Let's get going.
Miss Green?
Yep. Waiting for roll 20 to load. Don't mind me.
Set in character.
I can only
Maybe.
assume so.
I'm in a D&D campaign
David
right
Hattie
now.
fully fucking snaps.
I'm in a D&D campaign right now. I have to roll.
Picks up Patty and throws her over
David,
his shoulder.
help! My latency's going too high.
What's a latency? Is this a woman thing?
Oh no.
George, is latency a woman thing?
My pussy's
Yeah, it's that time of the
causing
month.
packet loss.
Yeah,
You should have
David,
gone.
help!
look, we tend
Land, Miss Green.
we tend to call it brain fog.
So bad.
When brain fog happens, the ping just goes sky high.
When they get downstairs, safe and sound. David will immediately hug Raymond.
What? Raymond will
Which is, I imagine, how he reacts.
just
Yeah, pretty much.
he just run straight towards Raymond and hug him.
No, he doesn't run, but he walks up to him.
Just
And he's got like this thick fucking stack of papers on one arm.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. No, what kind of hug are we talking here?
We're talking a Christian side hug,
Oh, okay,
but
good.
just a little bit more gay.
Good, because if it's like a bear hug, Raymond would fully expect like I don't know, like a
Kissing
like a
the
wrestling move, just
No.
German hammer. Whoop. No, the German suplex was it?
You fucking suplex him,
Ah,
and then come in with like the fucking dining room chair.
I got you now, you bitch.
Got you now, you German fuck.
Yeah, Raymond keeps sitting, but will just I don't know, kind of look to the one hand on his shoulder, I guess. Look to
Like he wrapped.
look to David, and just okay.
Like he's got like one arm wrapped around Raymond and gives him a squeeze.
Raymond doesn't know if he has to do anything.
Dr. Celeste sees it and does a double take, stares at it a little bit.
That's
Alright,
gay.
what's this about?
Probably a Christian thing.
Please, does he mutter that out loud?
Kinda under his breath because he doesn't know what's happening.
David's face is right there. He can hear you better than Celeste.
Okay.
Sounds a little bit.
Okay, no, okay. In that case, no. Raymond will just look at Father David, look from the hand to Father David's face. Is this a Christian thing?
Probably.
No,
Do I need to do anything?
That was
No,
unexpected.
thank you for letting Esther know that I'm all right. And he takes the page
Well-
and he puts it on the table
Well, naturally. Oh,
and
good.
shows
Oh, good
the
likeness.
drawing.
Oh, good likeness. She got my chin. Pictures like
She's
half.
very
Pictures like half chin.
Yes.
Raymond has a very strong chin.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does.
It was very kind of you to let Esther know that I was all right.
Oh no,
I
no.
appreciate that.
Well, I couldn't have done anything else, surely.
Gives him a little smile.
Do we?
And he'll put the page on the fridge. On the fridge, baby.
On the
Yeah.
fridge.
Raymond
on the
Raymond
fridge.
Raymond waits
Hell
until
yeah.
Raymond waits until Father David turns away and then very quickly makes like a photo of the picture on the fridge and then puts his phone down
Aw.
again.
That's
Aw.
adorable.
That'll go into the hidden feelings folders. next
Feelings
to
that I bottle up.
next to the pictures of David, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is titled maybe or
No, just
Maybe-
maybe.
It's just
Yeah,
no,
just
it's just
maybe.
like confused question marks. To deal with later.
Shit.
Bring up with therapist.
So there's this Irish Catholic priest man, and he's very strong.
He's very strong.
And his cardigans are very warm. All right, how do you know how warm his cardigans are?
Get new
Hang
therapist.
on, I'm just putting that into. get new therapist? What an interesting question.
just just hard cut, new therapist, same office, same chair. The therapist changed, nothing else did. Which would indicate that this is Raymond's place.
Oh no, every time you go, the therapist quits, so sooner or later you're gonna get to the final boss of therapy.
I'm gonna get a good grade in therapy, which is both possible and a good thing to have.
Yes, good thing to want.
A good thing to want. Yes, this is a perfectly normal thing to want. All right. Yeah. Do we just go to bed and like level the stats up a bit?
That is not a bad idea. How do you at someone in Roll20, Stinky?
And
Can you do that?
like whisper to them?
Yeah.
/W, and then the name, and it should bring up a little drop-down menu with the names actually.
Oh man, it's not really doing it for me.
Anyway,
roll
rolling
slash.
stats.
Let me try.
Hey, I get to level
Oh
up.
yeah, you actually do have to press the first letter of the name.
Ah, okay.
Like C brings up chicken white and scarfish for some reason.
Ah, yeah, that is right.
Ooh,
Raymond.
I got better at psychology.
There we go.
Yeah, it has to be the.
Hell yeah.
I think it has to be the account name,
Yeah, I think you're right.
not the character name. Anyway, where are my stats? Where are my
Wait,
stats?
so is your account name Raymond or
Stinker.
Raymond Shafter or
No, Stinker. The account name on Roll20.
well,
Like, this is just a normal chat function of the whole thing. It's not limited to campaigns, I think. Aside from GM.
it doesn't work with Stinkerhund.
Okay,
But
well,
Raymond is there.
let's use Raymond. I mean, maybe? I don't know.
Let's try it.
Try it, and maybe you just...
Sending a text test
Well,
message.
Yeah, it says
message
hi.
First.
It says hi.
Perfect.
I was maybe you just write a random Raymond on this platform. Also, let's see.
No stat updates for me.
Nope, that was nothing.
Ha, bitch.
Oh, I'm getting an increase in occult
Nice.
and an increase in psychology. Ooh, all right. So, what's the
Figuring out more things about himself.
4 and 8? Ooh, that's nice. 43. That means my occult is up to 9. Fancy.
Ooh. With the high rollers now, baby.
Absolutely. Yeah, not a lot of other skill rolls.
No,
Ah,
no, no.
I mean they're all high, right? They're all very high.
Yes. I'm not particularly worried about it.
Yeah.
Just very quiet, sad. No. No.
I mean, I'm very unlikely to raise my cult anymore. Patty is like a fucking 95 occult somehow.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Ha,
Christ.
dweeb.
Ironically enough, not through Jesus Christ.
Ironically enough. Also,
I thought I was
yeah.
gonna start whipping off sick Jesus beams and stuff.
where do all of you sleep?
Lame.
What?
You mean Invocation of the Dark Lord, the 27th Pact, isn't a Christian spell?
Where do
Death.
all of you sleep?
Oh, I mean, big room again, I guess?
Into the pile. Into the pile.
Big,
Into
In
the
a
pile.
bed.
big pile room again, yeah.
Big Pal room is on
Second
Manor
floor.
second
grounds.
floor though.
I mean,
George,
Okay, we're
join
camping
us.
out in the kitchen. We're camping out in the
We
kitchen.
sleep
It's
like
the only place
horses.
that's
We just
safe.
fall asleep while standing.
actually, you know what? It's a good point. We should sleep closer to the ground, and like pointed look towards Jonah.
Aye.
Which room can we most easily convert into a sleeping piano room? Lots of room there.
If memory serves, there's a guest room on this floor. It has two pre-existing beds.
Oh yeah, next to the garage.
And exit to the garage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's right next to the bathroom too.
I mean, I guess. Yeah. I guess that could work.
George, do you care to join us for a sleepover?
I wouldn't mind that.
Trust me, it's fun.
All right,
I'll take your word for it, Jonah.
Mr. Hemmings, Mr. Shafter, shall we go and grab just an absolute, just a ton of the blankets and pillows from upstairs really quick?
Yes, of course. We can probably
And
grab.
some of the mattresses too.
Yes, we can. Raymond just looking at Father David's muscles. Just we can probably grab one bed each. I mean, one blanket each.
Oh,
Well, we can grab more than one blanket each. We'll just have to roll them up.
Come on. Let's go.
Just deadlifting the entire bed frame. Like a strongman in a circus, just twirling it on one hand, just.
You know, or Jonah will say this out loud before Raymond leaves.
What?
You know, I'd probably be able to help if somebody hadn't landed on me.
Oh,
Raymond will turn back. Get out his phone. Send Jonah $100 with a very sorry about the foot. That's that. And leave again.
No. The line on it should be, "I'm sorry I broke your foot."
I'm sorry.
Or whatever.
I'm sorry. No, I'm very sorry about the foot.
Well, Patty
Oh my
and
God.
Celeste saw that shit in real time.
It's like watching
Yeah.
a train wreck.
I'll turn over to Celeste and Patty. Yeah, you always play towards the pity. That's where the money is.
Oh my god, he's so good.
Sorry for the foot money.
Oh my
to
god, I
Jonah.
had no idea you were such a scam artist,
100
Jonah.
USD.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what the worst part is?
You don't have to be a good scam artist for this one.
You know what the worst part is?
Dude just gives it away.
You know how much cash I still have on hand?
Too much?
126,000.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Yeah.
Could you send some of that my way?
Oh god, I wish. I wish it was not just game money.
I know, right?
All right, so we grab some stuff, and I don't know, we could probably honestly carry a bed frame down if we wanted to.
We're not carrying a bed frame. We're just sliding the fucking mattresses down the stairs.
They were just
Yeah.
picking up a bed frame, folding it in half. It wasn't meant to be foldable. It is now.
George is like writing down notes, and Raymond's got like 5 different hands with handkerchiefs, like patting himself dry.
Yes. He dies of a heart attack that moment and becomes known as the sweating man.
The wet man. No.
No.
Moist
No, obviously
man.
it'd be
The
moist
moist
man.
man.
Yeah, there we
No.
go.
Man.
The alliteration is very important.
Said to
He
be
leaves
murdered by his
sogginess.
own feelings for a hot priest.
Yeah, it'll just be another ghost that wants to fuck priests.
Honestly,
Shit.
yeah.
We already
Getting
have
soggy
like 3 of
spots
them.
wherever he goes. You don't want to think about it.
Let's grab all the sleeping stuff and just bring it down.
Raymond's sweating more as David picks up like a fucking mattress. Yeah, all right.
Just wipes himself down with the mattress.
I'd ask you to roll strength for that, but honestly, let's face it, you'd probably roll a 1.
I
Just
mean,
lifting 2 beds at once.
What?
All right, let's go.
I mean, okay, no. Let's. What do we do? Times 5?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry,
Yeah.
didn't mean to move you.
that's the wrong one. It should be not. I have to roll a D100, not a 100.
Although that would have been fucking funny.
Oh, that actually fails.
Oh my god, Raymond picks up a mattress and immediately falls underneath it like a lawn chair.
Just catches a glimpse of Father David just picking up something heavy and just
Yep.
just in the background just keels over.
Yeah, David just lifts up shit effortlessly, picks up the fucking mattress off of Raymond.
Yeah, second
Yeah.
You're
try.
all right.
Huge
Se-
priest muscles.
Second try works. Oh yeah, no, I think I pinched a nerve or something. It's fine. Okay.
Oh no. Don't worry, I'll take care of this.
Oh no. How?
You won't have to lift anything else. It's all right.
All right. I was fearing he would just. Oh, I know a massage technique that I never. Not in front of the ghost man.
You'll never have to lift anything else. Now close your eyes and think of the rabbits.
Oh dear.
I need to find a gun cocking sound for the soundboard.
Oh my god, yeah. Anyway, you all managed to get nice a good amount of mattresses. You slide them down the stairs. Raymond can't help but just keep glancing over at Father David the way his back is so straight and how he just holds that mattress on his shoulder. It's almost a little bit inhuman just how attractive he is like that.
Let me just real quick.
Wait, that's illegal.
What?
Nice.
Just real quick. Okay. So Raymond's inner psychology voice is just, how exciting to be at the start of a new fetish.
Jesus Christ.
I wonder what's that all about. I don't know.
Beautiful.
Raymond at himself. I've never been to church, but maybe I do have religious trauma after all.
How about Kira's also religious trauma?
Maybe I do like religion.
Oh no!
Maybe I should become.
Why does the Catholic Church work?
Maybe I should.
no.
Maybe I should go to priest college.
No.
There was something about semen there. No, seminary. Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
The seminary, yes.
Seminary. Please tell me Raven calls it seminary
But-
the next time it's brought up.
Just asking Father David about some notes in case he wants to go to priest college. So what about the seminary?
Well, it's seminary.
That doesn't
And,
sound right.
I'd recommend believing more in the faith first.
Is that strictly necessary?
No, not necessarily, but it'd be a little bit dishonest if you weren't.
So what is the church's official stance on having copious amounts of money?
And he kind of leans over towards Raven.
They don't like you to talk about it, but it's highly smiled upon to have just an absolute load of money.
Right.
And if you don't, but if you're good enough, they'll hand you a whole lot of money.
I see. Fascinating.
It's another way that the Vatican is very corrupt.
Raymond just stops for a small moment there. Noted.
Puts down the mattresses.
Yeah, mattress just in the middle of the room, just bap.
Yeah, we're sleeping in puppy pile, baby.
Yeah, I don't have any mattress tokens that aren't a ratty mattress, so we're just gonna go with some bed tokens.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Fair
Bed,
enough.
bed.
Just flopping down the entire bed frame, just bap.
I like the thought that Yeah, God, who would? Jonah's obviously getting like one of the actual beds.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, David has.
Because I'm crippled, you know. I get a real bed.
What time is it in game, John?
It is a bit past. No, it's not past midnight quite yet, but it is nearing it.
And shit, it's a Tuesday. Is Angus usually up that late?
No.
All
Well,
right.
he might be up this late, but the pub isn't open at this point.
He thinks about calling Angus to let him know that everybody's okay, but if Angus is asleep, he doesn't want to bother him.
No, we should wait until like 1 or 2 a.m. So the
Hang
information
on a
really.
sec, I lost the bed. I'm gonna mess with the map for a moment.
We should call him at 2 a.m. Oh, wow, it's already day again.
There it is.
We should call Angus at like 2 a.m. in the morning, frantic, just in a panic. Angus, I just want to tell you, we're all fine. Good night.
Angus, we're okay. It's all okay. It's all right, deep. All right.
Everything's fine.
There you go.
We're having a great night. Oh god.
Oh my god!
Angus shows up at the.
Oh god, Patty's making hot cocoa again.
It's gonna be so delicious. It's got marshmallows. Oh god.
And cinnamon. Oh god, the cinnamon.
Angus is gonna show up with a fucking sawed-off
That would be so vindictive.
There we go.
Fantastic. Yeah, that
A massive
looks about
bed.
right.
Yeah. There. I'll go collect the others.
I'll go with shoot.
I'll prepare the bed.
Raymond.
I'll prepare the bedding.
Who is going alone?
Would you like me to stay?
I mean, you could.
We can just message the group chat, Mr. Hemmings.
I want to say he could do like the symbols on the doors, but Raymond still doesn't believe him, so I can't do that.
Luckily, he's ahead of you. He as he looks around, he seems to remember this himself and starts doing it.
Cool.
Protecting the room.
David sends a text out to the group chat of beds and blankets and pillows are down. Come on, come on to the room. It's time for bed. Smiley face.
All right, come on, everybody.
Finish it.
It is a picture of David smiling again with a thumbs up, and it's just like Raymond in the background looking a little sweaty.
Finish. Raymond is like doing a half smile and a shaky thumbs up into the lenses.
Oh my god,
little
Patty,
tubeless.
oh my god, Patty, are you seeing this picture?
I can't tell if he's dying or like radiating homoerotic energy.
Could be both.
Hormones
Definitely
just
can be both.
hormones ricocheting off the walls.
Definitely both.
David's just like beaming and he's all like happy and shit. There's like Raymond like, like fingers digging into his fucking legs.
What is happening?
The man looks like he needs a glass of water. And maybe a graham cracker.
Hang on a moment. Dr. Tedesco fills up a glass of water.
Here, bud, you look thirsty.
Okay, Patty. So what we're going to do is we're going to give this to Raymond. We're going to look him in the eye. And we're going to say, "Here, we thought you looked thirsty."
He will not get that.
You know, LeBlanc. I think this is all you, Bay. I'm not gonna take this moment of glory from you.
All right. Well, come on, Jonah, you coming?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Also, it'd be really weird. It'd have like some big The Shining vibes, and we both said that simultaneously.
I mean, that's why we
Everyone-
have
Hey,
to.
Mr.
Like,
Swayman.
it'd be hilarious.
Look, Jonah, if you want to sign up for that, go right ahead. I've had enough fucking ghosts for today.
You got
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we're doing it.
Yes, absolutely.
You're right, though. Raymond's looking dry as fuck.
All the moisture is on the outside.
They come inside. George steps away, finishes up the thing. Dr. Celeste looks around. Oh wow, it looks wonderful in here. Grins, looks to Jonah,
Yep.
goes over to Raymond.
Getting ready.
Here, Raymond. Looking at Jonah. We
We
thought
thought you looked
thirsty.
thirsty.
David double takes.
Jonah will have to do this as straight faced as he possibly can.
Did you?
I give him about 30 minutes before the giggle he is trying to stifle comes to the surface.
Did you 30
That's
minutes.
impressive.
Oh, sorry, 30 seconds.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Dr. Celeste is
everyone
probably
is in
grinning
bed,
through to you.
sleeping, and just Jonah. Hilarious.
It's one of those you really have to think about.
George looks at Jonah. Thinks for a moment. Hang on a moment. Then he moves this mattress.
Oh,
Oh,
the
the world.
It felt
Ooh,
like the
earthquake.
felt like the entire house shifted.
The world
Good world! Oh no! Oh shit! Hang on.
Anyway, Raymond will take the glass of water, I
Yeah,
suppose.
I think that's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just how nice. And just drinks it.
Oh my god.
Beautiful. What a
There you
beautiful,
go.
radiant creature.
Now there's a straight line from the bed over here and out the door. You don't have to try to step over anything.
Steps over everything.
Thank you, Mr. Hemmings.
George gives a small nod. So we're all in agreement, and Jonah gets to have one of the beds. The other bed, I suggest the rest of you figure out between yourselves. I'll
I'm
take
taking the one
mattress.
closest to the door.
I'm taking the one over here.
Jonah will take this one.
No, Jonah gets a
I
bed.
thought you
Sorry.
wanted a bed.
Bleh.
Jonah tries to lay down on one of the mattresses, and everybody is immediately like, "No, no,
We just-
no!"
Just manhandle him onto the bed. No, you're taking the bed, damn you.
No, that's just
No.
me being stupid.
Just
Oh.
throw him onto the
Fine.
bed and I go, just get to bed, fucker. You wanna lose the other leg too? Take the bed.
No, it's even worse because Raymond broke the first one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, if anyone's going to break the second one, it's probably going to be Raymond again.
Oh god.
Don't worry, it will be the same leg again after it healed.
Dr. Celeste looks around, thinks for a moment. Patty, I think you should have the mattress.
Would actually be. That would be so in
No.
character.
Sure.
Because thinking about it, the closer you are to someone else, the better, considering that you've only been having these feelings of being watched when you're isolated.
For the most part, yeah.
So what do you think? Would you rather have the bed or the mattress though? Sorry to jump the gun like that.
I'll take the bed. Fuck it.
Alright, I'll take the mattress.
If you want, we could also move one of the mattresses a little closer to the bed, if that make you feel better.
George sighs and gets out of bed.
No, George, Mr. Hemmings, it's all right. I meant moving Dr. LeBlanc's bed closer to the bed that Patty would be in.
Yeah, that was the idea.
You don't.
George just looks to Dr. Celeste, who smiles and jumps off the mattress. Together, they move the mattress closer to Patty's bed.
Mattresses aren't that heavy.
No, but Dr. Celeste is a nerd.
She is a nerd.
Ha, nerd.
Yeah, nerd.
Thank you. Don't mention it. Lumping together against one bed.
It looks like we're all scared of Jonah.
I mean, yeah. Also, that would be so in character if the leg heals and Raymond breaks it again, and then later on, like,
Oh my god.
you broke my legs. No, I broke one leg twice. Get it right.
Oh no. Awful.
Yeah, that's gonna be just almost indefinite, or definitely going to happen now,
Oh
isn't
yeah,
it?
I hope
Oh
so.
no.
It will take a while because we're not like this campaign is not going that long time wise, right?
It isn't.
Yeah,
Anyway,
It's been like 2 weeks,
Yeah,
right?
your leg will probably
Yeah.
not heal before the campaign is over.
oh god, you're right. Unless we time skip.
No, we're just skipping straight to Christmas.
I
and all.
refuse.
Man, what a year!
No.
What a year!
All right. So you all tuck into bed and you start drifting off. I'd like all of you to roll a listen check.
Oh, jeez. Nope,
Listen.
Let's see.
it's a 90. Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, I make it.
Nice, nice.
Woo.
Ass.
Nice.
There's listen.
Nope.
All right.
Oop,
So-
92.
Oh, Jesus. If Jonah and Raymond are both just out like a light. They are so exhausted. They just want to sleep. They are passed the fuck out.
I mean, I am taking a few pain meds, so
Exactly. That as well. So they don't hear a thing. But Father David McDougal, as well as Patty Green, right before they drift off to sleep, they hear something that just feels a little bit sad. In the quiet night outside, drifting in through the window from the lake, they hear
Is that a cat sound?
It's a cat yowling.
Okay. Well, Raymond doesn't hear it, so.
nope. It feels it sounds slightly echoed and distant.
Guess we didn't help the cat by proxy.
But eventually, you all drift off into a surprisingly calm and quiet sleep. So time to roll for improvements if you haven't already.
I mean, I have a new.
Already did.
I have a library use now, so.
Well, I guess I get to roll for listen now.
Yeah, that too.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
No, that
Reroll for listen.
doesn't work.
Nope. Nope. What was that? 100?
Damn.
No, that was a 1. Jesus.
Oh no.
Okay, so nope
Damn.
and nope. Okay,
Those are fantastic rolls though.
I stay shit.
Damn. Is Father David's listen over 80?
Yes.
God
Holy
damn.
shit, well done.
It's from all.
Yeah.
Father David's listen is 89.
It's it's from all the confession taking. Some people just mumble a lot, you know.
Yeah. Also the trauma.
Also the trauma.
Yeah.
I found a nice sticker on Etsy that was like, "Thanks, it's the trauma."
Yeah.
Yeah. Buy that one for David.
That is where he gets the fucking muscles from,
Yeah.
believe it or
Yep.
not.
Just a
It
mumbling
is.
confession, though. Just,
Canonically.
Father, I've broken the 6th commandment again. That's fine.
Right.
What's the 6th one again?
Do not kill.
Ah,
Father,
Well-
I killed
we all
again.
make mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's fine.
Father, I killed again. Yeah, just do 10
Hail Mary.
Hail
10 Hail
Marys.
Marys.
And
That's
was it a
fine.
cockroach or your neighbor this time, Bastion?
It was the neighbor again, Father.
Again.
All right.
It was not the same neighbor, but it was another neighbor, Father.
Legally, I cannot report you to the police. All right.
Actually, you totally can and need to in that case.
Yeah. Anyway. Dawn! Day comes. All of you
Dawn.
have slept wonderfully.
Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
because we're all in the fucking clump,
Mm-hmm.
all of you are subject to David's alarm going off,
Oh no.
which is ABBA's If It Wasn't for the Nights. If it wasn't for the nights,
Yeah,
baby,
Jonah's
I'd
sleeping
be
through that
doing
shit.
alright.
Yeah, actually, let's find out if we sleep through it. That's another listen check, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, you rolled a d20 there, Mitch.
yeah.
I'm
What else?
wide
I was
awake.
saying, like, on a 15 or up, I was going to say I wake up.
Wide awake, apparently.
But I'll roll. Fine, I'll wake up.
Awful. Terrible.
Mhm.
I just
Awful
got.
and terrible.
Actually, Raymond. Actually, wait a moment. Let's do a D100 for like. How fast do I wake up? Fairly fast, actually.
Just sits bolt upright.
Hey!
No, Raymond will wake up to the ABBA song. Just open one eye,
Even Dr. Celeste wakes up.
Yeah.
She sits bolt upright with a snort.
pull the pillow behind like below his head up, and just whack it at David.
He just, like, David sits, like, he's already sat up and he's turned the alarm off and then just.
Just back, whap, pillow to the back of the head.
just to cut off A. If it was a comic, it would be a singular capital A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funk.
Sorry.
Well, I suppose that's one way of getting up. Oh.
Oh,
Jonah
I-
is trying to stretch in bed, but very stiff, and it's a bit difficult.
uh,
Oh, do you need some help there, Jonah?
Yeah, if you just. And he'll point over to, like, here or so where his crutches are. If you would just grab those real quick for me.
Yeah, go.
Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it. It's your get some dresses and what else do you need?
I'll get that. Go ahead. You don't cook.
Of course.
Yeah, Jonah will be slowly hobbling over.
Do you know how to cook? Of course not. I'm English.
David will pause and let Jonah catch up.
You don't need to know how to cook to make English food.
This is true.
Well, luckily, I made muffins yesterday. They're lemon poppy seed muffins.
Oh, we still have some of those left over?
Yay!
Ooh, we should heat those up. Have them for breakfast.
That'd be a good. Oh, that'd be a good idea, Miss Dr. LeBlanc. I'm sorry, I keep doing it.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's early for everyone. Miss Green, are you coming?
Yep, just still struggling with latency. Don't worry.
Ah, I see.
Leans
I'm there
in.
in spirit. I'm there in spirit
Leans
for a
into
reason. The
Dr.
giant fucking big map is like, eat shit. There it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leans into
Wow.
Dr. LeBlanc.
What is latency, Dr. LeBlanc?
Don't worry about it.
It's
It brings up a lot of questions, and you don't want answers for any of those.
it's when a woman I'll tell you when you're older.
What is this supposed to
All right.
He goes ahead, opens the door. Hi!
And Dante turns and looks with a little bit of a look on his face. I knew I'd find you all here. Oh, Dante, good morning.
Buenos dias, Andante.
Good morning.
And Dante is about to say something, but sees George go through the door and then just clams up. Looks at him for a moment and goes back to making breakfast.
Interesting.
Looks at George.
George looks at Father David. Just a small shrug.
All right. Dante, is Angus already up?
And Dante nods his head. Si, senor.
What is the time of day?
Probably like what, 7? Or no, wait, you have an earlier alarm.
Also, where's
Yeah.
Raymond? Oh, there.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting to what I'm doing.
Ooh. Stats.
Yeah, sorry, by the time everything was done last night, it was too late to be calling Angus. He said he didn't really do texts, so I couldn't send him a message.
Your lord. And Dante begins and gives George a small look. Then turns back to Father David. Your lord must be having a death wish. And then he returns to making the breakfast.
He frowns a little. He leans in, whispering to Andante. We did it. I'm certain we managed to help Rachel and Michael Fairchild.
Dante's eyes widen and he turns to look at Father David. Are you telling the truth, Padre David?
I'm almost certain of it.
Huh. You actually managed to help them.
Aye. Of course, we'll have to screw back the doors onto their hinges, but that should be simple enough.
Okay.
We took the doors off of the hinges because we figured that,
We felt like it.
well,
Like,
Well, it did work. So
Michael was made up of butterflies. Those can't open a door handle. And it worked.
yeah, and it's not stupid if it works.
I love that.
Right?
I love that. That's the reason. Clearly, butterflies can't open a door handle.
yeah.
Yeah,
Clearly.
obviously.
Clearly.
Duh.
Obviously. Everyone knows that.
Everybody knows that.
It's the logic that David's head went with.
As God intended, right? Butterflies can't open door handles.
And we are safer for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what are you, stupid?
Imagine if they could. Pandemonium.
And today we're going to be notifying authorities about Rachel Fairchild's skull, and hopefully we'll have a public funeral for her at long last.
And Dante's expression softens. I remember hearing her voice on the recording in the church.
Aye.
I'm glad you could help her.
Me too. It was a very emotional night. And he pats Andante's back and gives his shoulder a squeeze.
And Andante turns and looks at him, reaches up, holds his hand, and pulls him into a hug.
Oh!
None of that weak ass squeeze for him.
No! Oh shit, full
Yeah.
pussy.
Straight hugging, bro.
Hug your homies. Tactical kiss for the
Yeah.
homies incoming.
Hug your
Look
homies
like-
goodnight.
You look like you have been through a lot, Padre David.
Oh no, I'm feeling great.
This is
Padre, look at me.
No,
Yeah,
really.
Padre.
Huh?
The bags under your eyes would need to get checked at an airport. Sit down, I am making you 2 egg.
Thank you for 2 egg Andante, but I'm feeling great. I'm feeling better than I have for the
You
past.
really should have
5
those
days.
eggs. Or at least something to eat.
Let's grab a cup of coffee and go sit down.
No coffee for you.
Huh? Oh,
You
okay.
have tea.
All right.
Chamomile. Go sit down.
Garcias.
De nada.
Anybody know where Raymond is?
You mentioned I don't think
You
I saw him
hear,
this morning.
you hear a whirring sound getting closer.
Oh no, what the fuck has he done this time?
Up, 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 up,
Oh, what has he done?
out the door, in the hall.
Is
Raymond is in the hallway, coming closer on that ridiculous high-tech wheelchair he bought for Jonah. Or rented
Oh
for
my
Jonah.
god. Oh my god.
Oh god damn it.
oh my god, did you put that together yourself?
Oh no, it came pre... You just, fold it out.
Oh, convenient.
It's like a big... It's a big wheelchair with like threads underneath it.
I think I'll just stick to the crutches.
No,
It's
look
an
at this.
ATW all-terrain wheelchair.
Yeah, kinda. It's just Raymond gets off it and just, look, Jonah, it can climb stairs. It goes 10 kilometers an hour and it can do 30 steps a minute. It can also do inclines.
It seems
I
Don't worry, it's only rented until your leg gets better. You don't have to keep it.
he kind of has I guess I can try to use it some. He says with the face that you make when like your well-meaning grandparent or distant relative buy you a present that is probably for someone like 6 years younger than you at Christmas when you're a kid, and you have to like at least make the efforts.
Look, I'm planning ahead for when I break your leg again.
Please tell me you actually say that.
No, no, you would not say that. Look, this is great. You don't have to put all the weight on your foot, and in case something else happens to you, well, there's already a wheelchair here. Not that we think that something else will happen to you.
I certainly hope nothing else happens to me.
fun word.
Same.
I second that.
Anyway, I got this one as a rental. Because it turns out they don't just sell them to anyone. Who'd have guessed?
Surprisingly.
Crazy.
Actually, I would imagine.
Those things are real, by the way. They're just like they're real wheelchairs that can take stairs. It's amazing. They just have little fold-out tracks. And presumably for the US version, they have gun mounts, but I'm not sure about that. I would imagine though.
Extra big drink holders, obviously.
Obviously.
So yeah.
Because it's my God-given right to have 52 ounces of corn syrup at a moment's notice.
Obviously. You do, however, have to sign up with the metaverse to actually use it.
Oh God. Yeah.
Wow, I hate that statement. Hate what you just fucking said to me. Can't
That's
believe you did
terrible. Also, Raymond.
How dare you put that thought?
Raymond being up so early has way too much energy now because he got jolted into being awake instead of normally waking up. So he wants
Jolted
coffee.
into wakefulness by ABBA.
Yeah, so he clearly wants
Dante.
coffee.
And Dante,
Sten.
hearing
Sten.
Raven, sensing his presence, comes over, opens the door, just presses the mug of coffee into his hand. It's exactly his blend, his roast, and the way he likes it.
Thank you so much.
Another.
Another, look at this. Look at this wonderful machine. Raymond is in sort of full used car salesman mode for some reason.
Peeks at it. Eyebrow raises.
Just it just slaps it on, like, not the roof, but like the seat. This bad boy can fit so many broken bones inside.
Raymond, let's go sit down.
Yeah,
Nice. Have a muffin. I made muffins yesterday.
Ooh, muffin.
With chocolate block. They're
Uh,
lemon
I-
poppy seed muffins.
Jonah will take a bite of the muffin. Yeah, they're really good. You should have one. Like, while eating.
Yep, yep.
Well, Raymond will take one muffin, a singular muff,
A singular muff.
a singular muff.
Singular muff.
One whole muff.
One whole ass muff.
Delicious
Meanwhile,
muff.
George will.
Damn,
grab
you're really
the-
eating that muff.
God
Late
damn.
night conversations at early morning time. Good.
Well, I'm just gonna leave that there. Anyway, George gets out of his seat as he sees Patty and Celeste and David as well into the room, but Coops is in the bathroom right now, so I'm supposing that David is entering.
No, I'm in the bedroom.
Oh,
Oh, it's still okay.
fair enough.
Yeah, inside.
He gestures for the seat. Please have a seat.
Just goes off.
Of course. Sit him.
Sit in.
Vaguely stiff sit him.
And it doesn't take long before Andante comes over, puts a plate of extra egg with bacon and toast with jam on it and everything in front of David, and a plate for everyone else, although they have one egg less.
Oh, yeah, egg.
Thank you very much, Andante. I appreciate the extra egg.
Don't worry about it, Padre David.
Why the extra egg?
Because you need it.
You look hungry.
Resigns himself to egg fate.
Egg fate, egg fate.
Egg fate, egg fate.
Egg fate. David eats breakfast.
Everyone just looking at David eating breakfast.
Please don't stare at him. You're gonna make him self-conscious, and he's gonna like slowly
Fuck it, we
like,
stare.
sink into the fucking
Everyone
table.
sits around the table and stares at David.
You woke us all up by playing
Instead of
ABBA.
eating your own breakfast.
Yeah. No, we're eating, like, I mean, Raymond will eat his breakfast.
Yeah,
but
bitch.
he will also stare.
go.
He will also stare at David while doing so, unmoving. He woke all of us up with ABBA
motherfucker.
at a ridiculous hour.
I'm sorry, I forgot that I had my alarm on.
Just eat your bacon, David. Yum.
Okay.
Yum. Slowly chew it.
Eat your bacon while I watch closely the way you swallow.
You're making it weird.
Yes, I am. God.
Anyway, David, eat your bacon so we can go buy a gravestone.
Hurry up. We need that gravestone.
Such a wild sentence.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Breakfast is eaten.
Yep.
Breakfast has been eaten.
Breakfast has
Consumed
indeed
even.
been eaten. And honestly, it's getting a little bit late around here. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking we wrap this up soonish.
Okay. I would say we all like start on our daily activities, whatever we want to do, and then we do that next session.
Yes, agreed.
We have to find a theme song for the David and Raymond side quest hour.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
So basically, for next session, the plan is to do activities.
Yeah.
Activities.
You
Yeah.
have just helped 2 ghosts. 2 lonely fucking ghosts who both died in horrible ways. But you just helped both of them pass on. One of them who realized she was dead, and the other one who didn't.
Delightful.
So, yeah, you're gonna do activities now, and honestly, you fuckers deserve it.
We get a fucking break now.
It's
You get a
downtime
fucking
time.
break. It's downtime!
All right. I'm gonna stop the recording here then. Say bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye!
Bye, everybody.
Bye.